So if you're a Windows 11 user, April 2026 has probably been, well, a bit of a nightmare. A recent wave of updates is causing some absolutely serious headaches. We're talking frustrating errors all the way to systems that won't even start up. So let's dive in, get to the bottom of this, and figure out how to get your machine back on track.
And look, this isn't just one or two people having a bad day. It's chaos, really, all over the world. We're seeing widespread reports of boot loops, installation failures, and systems just grinding to a halt. So if you've been sitting there pulling your hair out thinking, is it just me? No, it is definitely not just you. This is a very real problem.
So, the big questions are, right? What is actually going wrong here? And, maybe more importantly, what on earth can you do about it? Well, that's exactly what we're going to unpack.
Okay, first things first. We need to know what we're looking for. I mean, you can't fix a problem if you don't know the symptoms, right? So let's run through the most common failures people are seeing. That way, you can see if your PC fits the bill.
So it looks like the main villain in this story is one specific update. It came out on what's known as Patch Tuesday back in April 2026, when Microsoft pushes out all its monthly security fixes. And here's the number you're going to want to remember, KB5083769. Yep, that's the one that seems to be at the heart of all this trouble.
And what's kind of crazy is how many different things are going wrong. It's not just one simple bug. For some people, the update just flat out refuses to install. For others, their PC is stuck in that dreaded boot loop, just restarting over and over and over again. Then you've got system freezes, weird internet errors, and even basic apps like Chrome or Outlook just deciding to crash. It's a mess.
Now, if you're in that first group, the ones where the update won't even install, you've probably seen this lovely little error code pop up, 0x800-73712. All that really means is Windows is telling you, hey, the files for this update are broken or missing. So it's basically stopping itself before it can do more damage, which I guess you could call that a silver lining, maybe?
And it seems like this isn't hitting everyone equally. While tons of PCs are affected, it looks like some specific hardware is getting the worst of it. We're hearing that certain MSI laptops, in particular, are really susceptible to that boot loop we mentioned, the one where your machine is just stuck in a never-ending cycle of restarting.
All right, so we know what's happening. Now for the million-dollar question. Why? Why is this one, supposedly routine update causing so much drama? Well, it all comes down to the way Windows updates are actually built.
The key thing to understand here is that Windows 11 uses something called cumulative updates. And what does that mean? Honestly, the best way to think about it is like you're building a tower out of Legos. Each new update isn't a separate block. It's a new layer that gets stacked right on top of all the old ones.
And yeah, that's exactly where the trouble starts. Since every new patch includes all the old ones, just one tiny flaw in this new layer can clash with something that was perfectly fine before. Like your graphics card driver or even your antivirus program. It's like adding one wobbly Lego brick, and suddenly the whole tower is ready to collapse.
But wait, there's more. On top of the cumulative update issue, there's another thing making this worse. Microsoft is kind of rushing. See, they have to get everyone upgraded from the older 24H2 version of Windows 11 because support for it ends in October 2026. So they're being super aggressive with this automated push to the new 25H2, and it's causing all sorts of new conflicts. It seems their intelligence system isn't so intelligent, and it's pushing the update to PCs that just aren't ready for it.
Okay, enough doom and gloom about what's broken. Let's talk about how to fix it. This is the part you've been waiting for, how to take back control of your machine. We're going to go step by step. Honestly, the best and fastest fix is to just get rid of the problem. Rip the Band-Aid off. You just need to go into your settings, find your Windows update history, and look for that specific April update. Remember the name? KB5083769. Just find it and click uninstall. For a ton of people, this is going to instantly fix those boot loops and system freezes. It should absolutely be the first thing you try.
Now, what if that doesn't work? Or maybe you're just not keen on uninstalling things? No worries, you've got other options. The easiest one? Just hit the pause button. Go into your settings and pause all updates for a few weeks. That gives Microsoft time to sort this mess out, and your PC doesn't have to be the test subject. Also, if you're getting that weird connected, no internet error, try running a network reset. That often clears it right up. And hey, it never hurts to check for new hardware drivers from folks like NVIDIA or Realtek. An old driver can definitely cause these kinds of clashes.
So we've put out the fire, but how do we stop the next one from starting? Let's switch gears and talk about how to protect your system so this doesn't happen again. It's all about being proactive, not reactive.
Think of this as your personal system stability checklist. Number 1, and I cannot stress this enough, back up your files regularly. It's non-negotiable. Number 2, if your computer is working perfectly, it's okay to pause updates for a little while. Let other people be the first ones to test it out. And number 3, have a little patience. When a big new feature update drops, maybe don't install it on day 1. Give it a few weeks. Let them iron out the bugs.
So what's the big takeaway here? It's pretty simple, actually. For now, just be a little cautious. Being careful is the smartest thing you can do. Yeah, updates are super important for security, but just blindly clicking install the second they pop up, that's turning into a pretty risky game. A wait-and-see approach is definitely the way to go right now.
And you know, all of this kind of leads to a bigger, more philosophical question, doesn't it? In this age of forced automatic updates, how much control do we really have over the machines we own? It's just something to chew on.